Hey folks, SEP 301. Today we're going to learn how to program an HTML button, but we're going to use our P5 code to do it, and that button is going to change our background. So let's get right to it. Let's create a variable called button. We can just declare it and set it equal to 0. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, in the setup, we're going to say button equals create button, and we can call it change background. And what that's going to do is that should create a HTML button. Here it is. It's clickable. I can actually click on it, but it doesn't do anything yet. So we wanted to change the background color. Our background is 220. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a variable called bgcolor, set it equal to 0, and our background will be bgcolor. All right. So we notice it's black because black equals 0. And now we're going to make a function called change background. And then we can say bgcolor equals random 255. So it equals a random number. And now we're going to run this function change background every time we click on this button right here. Now, how do we do that? We need to create a button.mousePressed line in our setup. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say button.mousePressed, and when we press that button, we're going to run the function change background. That should work. That should run this function, which changes bgcolor to a random color. Bgcolor gets assigned to the background right here. Does it work? Let's see. I'm going to run it. And now you can see it's changing my background color to a random grayscale color. Now, what if we wanted it to be an RGB color? Well, you would have to have 3 different colors, and that's what the rest of this assignment async is for you to try and do. Basically, you have background color up here. Well, we need a background color 1, a 2, and a 3, because those are going to represent our R, G, and B. You could label them differently. You could say red, green, blue. You can label them whatever you want, but all that matters is this is going to have to be red, green, blue, the variables, and then you set your red, green, and blue down here. Red equals random, green equals random 255, and finally blue equals random 255. And now you've got all 3 of these changing when we run this, and let's see if it works. Hey, look at that. We created a button. Now, you could also move this button around using your position. Button dot position, and we could say 200, 200 on the screen. It should move it right here. Look, now it's actually inside the drawing. How cool is that? So let's try and implement that today, and then I think on Wednesday we're going to add this into the project that we worked on last week. But this is its own little standalone test for you to try, and good luck. See ya.